The story I read on one of God's old-time generals, late in those early revivals in Nigeria. He's called Apostle Babalola. Very famous revivalist. One of the people who Nigerians privileged to have as founding fathers. He came, and usually he wants to go to the mountain. He has people around. He has his disciples or his followers who walk around with him. And one of them came and said, if Baba said, let's go and pray for 1 hour. He said, don't put your man as 1 hour, because you might come back after 2 days. So one of these days, he took them to the mountain, and then he went further and told them that, please, I am coming back. Just be patient. And he gave them 1 loaf of bread. You know, loaf of bread? There are 7 of them. He said, he gave them 1 loaf of bread. He said, please be eating this bread while I come back. So in their mind, he's going to come back after 30 minutes. Because how can you give us 1 loaf of bread and so we should be eating it until you come back? It means you're not going to be here for long. He said when he left, one day, he didn't see him. Second day, third day. He said, and he came to a point where they're not even bothered that he's gone for days and he's not coming back. He said their surprising thing is this, that every time they eat, all 7 of them eat the bread and they keep. He said by the time they come back, the bread increases. Real life story. He said this was one of the persons. Who is putting bread here? And where they are, there's no link of human beings around. Gross wilderness. So all of them are blessed. Why is this bread not finishing? Baba didn't come until after 7 days. When he came, and they told him, sir, you told us we should wait. We thought you're going to come back in 30-minute time. And while the other person was asking, said, Lord, leave that. That is not even the problem. Before you left, you gave us 1 loaf of bread for 7 of us to eat. How? We don't understand. Where is the bread coming from? And Baba told them, said, when I left, I told you guys, eat from it until I return. He said, what I mean is, as long as I'm going to be there, the covenant I have with God is that this bread must sustain you guys. Look at the word. He said, eat. You eat from it until I return. So even if I'm going to be there for 14 days, this bread must take you guys for 14 days. See, there's a level of confidence and grace you have when you know the kind of God you serve.